Who will be on the big rear steel podium tonight at Brownstown Speedway. A $50,000 paycheck awaits the winner. We will go green next time around at this quarter-mile oval with a 46th time, and that's 46 consecutive years. It's Devin Moran, Ricky Thornton Jr., Jonathan Davenport, Nick Hoffman, Tyler, Brandon Shepard, Brandon Overton, Carson Ferguson, Bobby Pierce, Hudson, into your top 10. As they come out of turn number 4, we are at the Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone. For $50,000, we're underway at Brownstown. Down the back straightaway, Devin Moran. There you have the top 3 in the points. Moran second in the points. Davenport third. Your points leader, Ricky Thornton Jr. and Devin Moran is going to lead lap 1 in the Jackson 100. Davenport second as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Again, this track was good in the B mains. There was plenty of passing there. They went out and made sure for 100 laps. We'll see how it pans out. You never know how it works out. It's not an exact science. Move the tires in a little bit as they head out of turn number 2. Moran's been out in front. Davenport runs in second. Ricky Thornton Jr. is third. Tyler fourth. Brandon Overton is fifth. Then it's Pierce, Carson Ferguson, Hudson O'Neal, Nick Hoffman, and Josh Rice, your top 10. It'll be Delaware double file restarts, by the way, till 10 or less laps to go. Any caution or red flag, all lap cars restart on the tail. There's a lucky dog and we have a caution. The first car lap down, and we've had that rule for several years. Out of turn number 4, down the main straightaway, Moran still on point. It's 0.8 of a second down the back straightaway for the 99 car. The driver hails out of Dresden, Ohio. Out of turn number 4, Cornet Power Plant underloaded onto the 99 and a 1. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Then it's Jonathan Davenport. Ricky Thornton runs in third as they pace themselves into turn number 3. It won't be long till they pick up the tail end of the field. Again, we had 26 cars starting this race. It paid $2,000 just to start, and right now the tail end of the field is entering turn 3 off of turn 4. Moran bolts down out of turn number 4 down the main straightaway as we work lap number 7 at Brownstown. Jonathan Davenport runs in second. He's about 6 car lengths back down the back straightaway. It's 1 second the advantage for the Dresden, Ohio hot shoe right now in a 3. Davenport, Thornton, Tyler runs in fourth, looking for a big win here tonight. He's won 21 times in the Lucas Oil Series, twice here at Brownstown as Turbo. Overton runs in 5th, Pierce 6th, O'Neal, Ferguson, Rice, Garrett Alberson 10th, and it's Troutman, Shepard, Hoffman, Chris Ferguson, and Jason Jamison, your top 15. As we work lap number 9, we've got a long way to go, 99 laps. Well, 91 laps in the books for 99. 91 to go. Off of turn number 4 as we work lap number 10. Devin Moran in traffic coming off of turn number 4. There you see Bobby Pierce, the winningest dirt late model driver in the nation this year. 29 feature wins. He settles in that 5th spot as you see Moran behind the 57 of Cameron Marler, whose older brother Mike Marler won here 1 year ago tonight, as we almost got 3 wide in front of your leader into turn number 1 with 11 complete here tonight at Brownstown. Now Jonathan Davenport picked it up. He's about 2 car lengths back. It's 0.5 of a second on the scoring monitor into turn number 3. Thornton still remains at third. Tyler is fourth as we head down the main straightaway. Again, no driver in 8 years has led all 100 laps. Devin Moran right now down the back straightaway behind the 1G of Devin Gilpin. Gilpin had mechanical problems last night, had to put the crate motor in, got the track provisional. He looks to claim his 6th career track title here this year. Now Moran will swing it out wide. Davenport down low as we have 13 complete here tonight. Now Davenport looking for the lead. Moran will cut down low in that Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports cars. They come out of turn number 4. Boyd Davenport looking closely, comes to the outside. 15, make it 14 complete for 99. Now Davenport has it wound up top, trying not to slip off that bank in turn number 2 down the back straightaway. The advantage is 3 car lengths. It's 0.2 of a second last time around. It might grow just a little bit more as we have 15 complete here tonight at Brownstown. In case you're wondering about scoring, it's the leader plus 3 to get a lap in here in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series as we work lap 16. As here comes Thornton and here comes Turbo. Tyler has that General Lee 01 car. Bobby Pierce behind him. Hudson O'Neal still 6th. Overton 7th. Carson Ferguson, Josh Rice trails Garrett Alberson, who runs 9th. Brandon Shepard at 11th. Down the back straightaway. Good battle here, but that is for third, fourth, and fifth. Thornton, Erb, and Pierce. Devin Moran still in front in the 99. As he gets around Devin Gilpin. Gilpin came in tonight. He is fifth all-time in the win list here at Brownstown with 43 victories. As they come out of turn number 4. 18 laps in. Here comes Tyler Erb on the outside. Tyler Erb goes to third. Tyler Erb loves Brownstown Speedway. He's got a good hot rod tonight, and he'll bring the 32 with him. As we've gone caution-free so far, Cameron Marlar off the racetrack at 57. And will he make it back to the pit area? Right now we stay green. As the brother of the defending champion, Mike Marlar, has gone pit side. 19 in the books. Devin Moran, how about it down the main straightaway? Bobby Pierce on the outside is going from third to second. Bobby Pierce in car 32 started at 9th. Current Outlaws, Flow Racing Not in America points leader, eyes the lead out of turn number 4. The last month has not been Pierce-like, either in the World 100 or at Knoxville, and right now he eyes a big payday again this year. The last couple of years he has been on fire. As he goes into turn 3, we got a new leader, and Bobby Pierce takes the lead in car number 32 with 22 complete. Bobby Pierce from the starting spot number 9. Inside of row number 5, Moran battles back in the bottom. Davenport is third, Erb is fourth, fifth runs Ricky Thornton Jr. Pearson heavy traffic and gets into the back of the 6 of Clay Harris, and that'll draw the Coleman Farms Racing caution. As Bobby Pierce trying to get around the 6 of Clay Harris. Contact there. And we have 23 complete in our first caution of the race. So Clay Harris down to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pick. So Bobby Pierce takes the lead on lap 22. And the caution, the first one of the race for Clay Harris, Dustin Jarrett.
Yeah, James, Clay Harris going to make his way down here into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit and come to the attention of his crew. And he is coming in here hot right now. He's going to stop for the crew as he has got damage on the right rear quarter panel of the number 6. We're also going to look underneath the race car. All 4 tires, it look like, are up on the 6 of Clay Harris, James.
All right, Dustin, thank you very much. We'll take a couple looks here on the Dave Warren Power Sports replay of what happened down in turn number 2. And right there, got right rear quarter panel, and Harris goes around. So right now, the only car out of the race, we had 26 starters, is Cameron Marlar, and we'll take a look at it again from the drone. So your running order with 23 complete. Bobby Pierce again started in 9th, out in front. Devin Moran is 2nd, Jonathan Davenport 3rd, Tyler Erb is 4th, 5th is Hudson O'Neill. 6th is Ricky Thornton Jr. 7th is Brandon Overton. 8th is Garrett Alberson. 9th is Brandon Shepard. 10th is Carson Ferguson. And it's Josh Rice, Nick Hoffman, Drake Troutman, Chris Ferguson, and Tanner English. Then it's Jamison Gardner, Ebert, Dennis Erb Jr., Big Perm, Dalton Wilson, McIntosh, Tyler Neal, Hilsebeck, Clay Harris, and Devin Gilpin. Again, it pays $2,000 to start this race, so... And again, valuable points for those top 4. And again, that race for the top 5, 5th place, pays $100,000 in the points. So you have that battle between Brandon Shepard, Garrett Alberson, and Brandon Overton. After tonight, there'll be 3 points races left here in 2025. Delaware double file restart with 23 down, 77 to go at Brownstown. Back underway. Jonathan Davenport up top down the back straightaway. He will move back into 2nd place. Moran, who led early on, back to 3rd. Hudson O'Neill in 71. He started back in 10th. He right now will run in position number 4 as he's gotten around Tyler. And meanwhile, battle for the 2nd spot down the back straightaway. Good one there between 99 and 49. That is 2nd and 3rd in the points. Moran 2nd in the points. Davenport, Moran through the middle. Davenport has the advantage up top. Davenport by a car length into turn number 1. 25 complete. We're a quarter of the way done with the Jackson 100. Hudson O'Neill, Ricky Thornton Jr. back to 6th. And right now, Crazy wild down there, man, as we have down the main straightaway. And Hudson O'Neal, right now they're trying to go 2 and 3 wide back there. 26 laps complete. Right now Bobby Pierce leads by 0.8 of a second. In that Vic Hill power plant, the Longhorn chassis out of turn number 2. Tyler Erb as Ricky Thornton Jr.'s climbed back to 4th. Turbo 5th. And it's Overton, Alberson, O'Neal, Shepard, and Carson Ferguson is up to 10th. Bobby Pierce, Jonathan Davenport, 0.9 of a second. You see the battle back here at Overton. O'Neal into the back of the 76. Brandon Shepard there trying to go 3 wide out of turn number 2. Brandon Shepard's got a good hot rod. He came up just a little bit short of winning the C.J. Rayburn last night. He has never won the Jackson 100. He's won twice here at Brownstown in his career. Brandon Overton up top, then Anthony Burrows, crew chief. The Riggs Motorsports Longhorn factory car behind the Roberts Racing 58. Garrett Alberson up to 6th. He has never won a feature here at Brownstown as we have 70 to go in the Jackson 100. Bobby Pierce right now in command, 1.1 seconds. Right now, the top 3 trying to stay here all together as they will pick up the tail end of the field. We still have 25 of the 26 starters still running. Cameron Marler, the only car out of the race in 57. So it's 32, 49, and 99. Pierce, Davenport, and Moran off at turn number 4. Those drivers, the track still very good as they can run all over it. Bobby Pierce drifts up the top, down the back straightaway. 1 second the advantage back here, 3 wide. Tyler, Brandon Overton, and Garrett Alberson down the back straightaway. Sporty battle there between the New Waverly, Texas driver, the Las Cruces, New Mexico driver, and the Evans, Georgia veteran down the main straightaway. They're still at it side by side there. Alberson and Overton. Overton runs in 7th. Hudson O'Neal, Lee Shepard 9th. Carson Ferguson runs in 5th. Last night's winner, Nick Hoffman of the C.J. Rayburn Memorial, runs in 11th. Hoffman won a heat race earlier tonight, started in 4th, trying to get that tie. Touring number 9 to the front as we have Overton with the crossover on turbo in the 1. That is close quarters racing out of 2. Overton has been able to run the top, middle, and the bottom. Right now runs in 6th. Well, Tyler Urban climbed as close to the front as 3rd. Is there still a good battle back here? Meanwhile, the lead is down to 0.6 of a second, and there it is right there between Bobby Pierce and Jonathan Davenport. Both looking for their 2nd career win in the Jackson 100. This would be a $50,000 payday as they enter turn number 1. Devin Moran 3rd. Ricky Thornton Jr. runs in the 4th spot. Brandon Overton back to the top. He runs in 6th. Nick Hoffman has broken into the top 10. Well, not yet. He's still in 11th. Rice is 12th. 13th is Chris Ferguson. Right now, the advantage is 0.8 of a second for the 32 of Bobby Pierce. As they go into turn number 1, look at this heavy traffic for your race leader. Here comes Jonathan Davenport. They're trying to run 3 wide out there in front of him of Davenport and Moran, and they like to see that because Pierce is mired in heavy traffic off at turn 4. Trying to get around Hilsebeck. They're 3 wide into turn 1, and Pierce will get around Hilsebeck and rookie late model driver Tyler Neal. 39 laps complete as we work lap number 40. 60 to go. It's Pierce, Davenport, Moran, Thornton, Tyler 5th. Brandon Overton, Garrett Alberson, Hudson O'Neal, Carson Ferguson, Brandon Shepard, your top 10. As we're 10 shy of the halfway mark. The Oakwood, Illinois driver out in front. His dad tried for many years to win this race. Never could get it done. He ran 2nd 1 year. But right now, he ran 2nd in this race. And that's when he drove the Marvin Burton B97. That's where the Here Comes Pierce started here many years ago. Bobby right now for turn 4 right now. The last 2 years, he has been spectacular. In 29 wins this year. Battle back here as you see Ricky Thornton Jr.'s picked up the pace. He closes right behind the 99 of Devin Moran as we work lap number 43. Pierce, Davenport, Moran. It's 1.4 seconds the advantage for Pierce. Right now Davenport. Here comes Moran. Here comes Thornton. Still racy at Brownstown as we are 6 laps shy of the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark. Where you see the 20 car, the blue and white 20. That is Tyler Neal First full year in a super late model. Made the first Rayburn race last night. Moran now on the bottom. Whoa, and they get together. And Davenport goes around. And the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out for the driver running in second, Jonathan Davenport. Oh my goodness. 44 laps complete. And Destin Jarrett, wow.
You remember in the open when I said one of the things that's for certain at Brownstown is drama at James Essex. Two of your Big River Steel Championship contenders getting together. Dalton Wilson has made his way into the All Makes Collision Service area. He's down there talking to Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series officials. Meanwhile, the current O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year leader, Donald McIntosh, in the Hicks Racing number 79, has got damage on the snout of that race car as they try to get the bumper pulled up as it was dragging the ground. The nose piece was dragging the ground. Behind him, Clay Harris has made his way back into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce hot pit as well, and they're going to put, it looks like a new, what's it going to be, a new right rear tire on the 6 of Clay Harris. Meanwhile, the 79 of Donald McIntosh, James, has just shut the engine down. His night may be finished.
All right, the Dave Warren Power Sports replay. For those at home, there you see the battle for second. Pierce is out in front by 1.9 seconds, but all eyes right here on the 49 and the 99 to get down in there. Contact. And the 49 goes around and brings out the Coleman Farms Racing caution here tonight.
James,
again on the drone shot. Yes, DJ.
Yeah, I was just going to say the 79 to Donald McIntosh, it did. It broke the front bumper on that race car. Unfortunately, his night is finished.
So get 44 laps complete. Bobby Pierce out in front. Devin Moran is second. Ricky Thornton Jr. is third. Tyler Erb is fourth. Fifth is Brandon Overton. Sixth is Garrett Alberson. Seventh is Hudson O'Neill. Eighth is Carson Ferguson. Ninth is Brandon Shepard. 10th is Nick Hoffman. As you see Devin Gilpin down in the All Makes Collision Service Center. Josh Rice runs 11th. It's Chris Ferguson, Tanner English, Drake Troutman, and Jason Jamison. We still have 25 of the 26 starters. Cameron Marlar still the only car out of the race. Right now, the Hoker Trucking Hard Charger of the race is the guy leading the race. Bobby Pierce, 9th to 1st in this Jackson 100. Well, Devin Moran led laps 1 through 21. Pierce has led ever since. So we'll keep an eye on that, as right now we're going to do Delaware double he starts as we're still 6 shy of the halfway mark. So an interesting turn of events again here for the second 9 in a row in this championship run. So the top 2 in the points right there lined up side to side in Devin Moran and Ricky Thornton Jr. All right, 44 complete. It's Pierce and Moran second. Davenport, Turbo, Overton, Alberson, O'Neill, Carson, Ferguson, Shepard up in your top 10 off a turn 4. Nutrient Solutions restart zone back underway at Brownstown. Devin Moran is going to go to the top shelf. Tiptoes up there around this quarter mile over. Again, no walls, no guardrails, no nothing. It's never happened here in the 70-plus year history of this track. If they had any kind of wall or guardrail, crossover Moran. Devin Moran's going to retake the lead in 99. Devin Moran, it's only official here at the loop down the turn number 3. Pierce will battle back. Great crossover move by Devin Moran, and Devin Moran is back out in front in the Jackson 100. Lap 46, he's retaking the lead. 3 lead changes here. Battle bound the back straightaway. Tyler and Ricky Thornton Jr. door to door to 3. Out at turn 4. Turbo's got that top advantage. Thornton through the middle. That was close. Turbo goes to 3rd. Tyler to 3rd. There's Garrett Alberson. He's back in 5th. Devin Moran, 47 laps scored. out in front at Brownstown, looking for his first Jackson 100 win. 3 car lengths behind is Bobby Pearson at turn number 1. Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark coming up here shortly. Still a sporty battle back there. Tyler trying to keep it on the quarter mile. Right there, Ricky Thornton Jr. Good hard racing there. Thornton back to third. Turbo tries to get the spot back. Thornton has it back there. Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark coming up from Chief Starter Rob Penrod. He'll do the cross flags. It'll be for the 99 of Devin Moran at the Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark. It will be Devin Moran. It'll be Bobby Pearson second, who is third. Tyler back to third in the 01. Thornton is fourth. Fifth is Alberson. Sixth is Overton. Seventh is O'Neill. Eighth is Shepard. Ninth is Hoffman. 10th is Carson Ferguson. So we're halfway done for 50,000 as they come off at turn number 4. So 3 lead changes here, and those 2 have been between Moran and Bobby Pierce. Good battle there. Tyler Erb and Ricky Thornton Jr. Thornton tried right to that middle. That track you can run bottom, middle, top. And right now it's 0.8 of a second lead for the 99 as we work lap 53 here tonight. 47 to go. Tyler Erb looking for his best career finish here at Brownstown in the Jackson 100. Right now in that third spot. You see Pierce in front of him. Turbo lets it drift up top out of turn number 2. Right now the advantage is 0.9 of a second for the Dresden, Ohio down the main straightaway. Out of turn number 2 as we work lap 55. Bobby Pierce sizes it up. Bobby Pierce trying to get it back going again. They're still side by side, Ricky Thornton Jr. Now Thornton's going to slide up in front of Turbo. He will halt his momentum momentarily into turn number 1. 55 complete, 45 to go. Turbo back on the inside of the 01, down the back straightaway. It's Devin Moran. Last time around it was 0.6 of a second and 99 down the main straightaway. Bobby Pierce is there. Bobby Pierce is going to go to the bottom. Devin Moran up top. Out at turn number 2, Pierce is there. Bobby will slide up the track. 56 complete. 99 and 32. Bobby Pierce started in 9th. Devin Moran started on the pole, the Victory Fuel pole, and he leads into 1. Around the 22 of Daniel Hilselbeck as they work lap 58. Ricky Thornton Jr. is 3rd. Tyler 4th. Garrett Alberson runs in 5th. And it's Overton, O'Neill, Hoffman, Ferguson, Shepard, Rice, Troutman, English, Chris Ferguson, and Davenport's back up to 15th. Around the 20 of Tyler Neal is Devin Moran as they head into turn number 3, work lap 59. Bobby Pierce now, as you see it slickening off from top to bottom as they come out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway around the 6-time track champion Devin Gilpin as he heads pit side out of this one. So out of this one is Cameron Marler, Donald McIntosh, and now Devin Gilpin. So we still have 23 cars of the 26 starters. They're running. So right now, Devin Moran has stretched it out 1 second over Pierce. There's 3rd. Ricky Thornton Jr. 4th is Tyler Erb. In that best performance 01 car. 61 scored for Devin Moran in 99. You see the 20, Tyler Neal getting some valuable laps out there. Again, it pays $2,000 to start. But he wants to say in his first Jackson 100 that he runs all 100 laps. And right now, Devin Moran with the lead down the main straightaway in turn number 1. It's 1.3 seconds for the 99 car for Roger Sellers, Double Down Motorsports. Right now in the 2nd spot is Bobby Pierce, Ricky Thornton Jr. 3rd. Tyler still runs in 4th. Down the back straightaway, we've got the lap car in between the 99 and the 32. There's Hudson O'Neill. He is in 7th. 8th is Nick Hoffman. 9th is Brandon Shepard. 10th is Carson Ferguson. Not missing anything up front. It's 1.2 seconds the advantage for the 99 who enters turn number 3. Bobby Pierce now will make a move on a lap car. So no traffic between 1st and 2nd as he's gotten around the 28 of Dennis Erb Jr. And we got a car slowing in turn number 2. And it's going to be Clay Harrison 6, and the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out after a long green flag run here at Brownstown.
Well, James, with 35 laps to go in this one, that's going to add just another dynamic to this race, right? I mean, you mentioned that long green flag run, and finally we got to see this track kind of clean off a little bit top to bottom. I think the drivers that are comers and goers in this one, well, we're maybe not done seeing that just yet. One thing's for certain, though, Devin Moran made a nice move on that last restart to get the lead. Don't think Bobby Pierce, though, isn't keeping receipts, man. I got to think he may have something up his sleeve for this next restart.
Yeah, and right now, DJ, your Hoka Trucking hard charger right now of the race, Garrett Alberson up from 13th to 5th, up 8 spots. Bobby Pierce again 9th to 2nd right now. It was 9th to 1st, but a great restart for Moran. Did the crossover going into turn number 1 to retake the lead. So 35 to go. It's Devin Moran, Bobby Pierce, Ricky Thornton Jr., Tyler Erb. Tyler Erb and Ricky Thornton Jr. have had a really spirited battle back there in the 01 and the 20 RT. You see Garrett Alberson right there. Then Brandon Overton, Hudson O'Neill, Nick Hoffman, Brandon Shepard, Carson Ferguson. 11th is Josh Rice. 12th is Tanner English. 13th is Jonathan Davenport. 14th, Jason Jamison. 15th runs Chris Ferguson. So again, the heartbeat outside caution for Clay Harris. 35 to go. Dustin Jarrett interview the top 3 here at Lucas Oil Victory Lane. Who will it be? Moran never has won this race, but he's won the last 2 Indiana Icebreakers at one of his favorite tracks at a turn number 1. Ricky Thornton Jr.'s got it going up top. Here comes the 20 RT, your current points leader. He'll go to 2nd around Bobby Pierce. He may not be done yet. Out at turn number 4, they're side by side for 2nd. RTJ has it right now. 66 laps complete. It's 99, 20 RT, 32. Alberson up to 4th. Garrett Alberson in car 58 started 13th. He is not done yet. He has never won a race here at Brownstown as Garrett Alberson. As we have 23 to go, Garrett Alberson to that top and 58 down the back straightaway. Tyler back in 5th. Then it's O'Neill, Shepard, Overton, Hoffman, Josh Rice now 10th and 11. Garrett Alberson, can he finally break through at Brownstown for a career victory? And he goes underneath of the 32 down the back straightaway. Can not hold the grip as they head into turn number 3. 0.6 of a second the advantage for Devin Moran over Ricky Thornton Jr., the top 2 in the points. I mean, this may be for $250,000 right here in a $50,000 to win race. Thornton trying to pick up more points on Moran as they come out at turn number 4. RTJ, Zach Fields, Brian Burkhofer joined the crew at Knoxville. Skylar Cooper. And that 20 RT down the back straightaway. 30 laps to go in the Jackson 100. What more better drama can he add for the lead? Ricky Thornton Jr. throws the slider. They're side by side. Moran still may have it. He does. Devin Moran still in front. 29 to go. Folks, they're battling, as I mentioned, not only for $250K, they're battling for $50K or $9. Thornton throws it back in there. Devin Moran, the crossover. They're side by side down the main straightaway. And who's going to lead? Devin Moran still in front. Ricky Thornton Jr. trying to become the first leader. Brownstown is racing in the Jackson 100 down the back straightaway. 28 to go. Thornton now on the bottom. He will leave Moran a little bit of room there. And they're still side by side, and Moran still has the lead. It's only official at the line as they come out at turn number 2. Moran trying to hold on to the grip. What better way to decide it, right? The top 2 in the championship points going at it. And it's still Devin Moran and Ricky Thornton Jr. putting on a show. They'll have 25 to go next time around. Down the back straightaway. Moran, Ricky Thornton Jr. Devin Moran has been runner-up in the points the last 2 years. Thornton fires it in. He'll throw the slider. Leaves Moran plenty of room. Will we have a lead change? No. It remains the 99 in front with 25 to go. A good one down the back straightaway. Devin Moran, Ricky Thornton Jr. And Ricky Thornton Jr. He'll throw it back in. And Devin Moran says thank you for the crossover, but will be the lead change this time. And it is. It is. Ricky Thornton Jr. is taking the lead. Moran gets it back down the back straightaway. 24 to go. In the Jackson 100, they're side by side at a turn 4. Thornton still in front. The 3rd different leader of this race. 23 laps to go, 77 in the books. Ricky Thornton Jr. out in front. Devin Moran now trying to keep grip through the middle. Bobby Pierce is closing in third. He's just 1.3 seconds back there. You see him on the screen in 32. Alberson fourth. Erb is fifth, but all eyes up front. Between the 20 RT and the 99 at a turn number 4. They've got 21 laps to go. As we work lap 80, Ricky Thornton Jr. trying to keep that right rear Hoosier on the track down the back straightaway. They will go side by side. Off at turn number 4, Thornton has a car length advantage as they will pick up the tail end of the field down the main straightaway. 20 to go at Brownstown for $50,000. Thornton trying to pull away. Moran has a run down the back straightaway. Pierce trying to close in 32. Alberson fourth, fifth Erb. Hoffman is up to sixth, by the way. And Carson, Ferguson, Shepard, O'Neill, and Davenport back to 10th. Down the back straightaway. 19 to go. Moran trying to not lose contact with a 20 RT out of turn 4. Down the main straightaway. Jonathan Davenport is back to 9th after having to go to the back as they come off of turn number 4. Davenport with a head of steam into turn number 1. So the top 4 in the points right there. There is third and fourth. Davenport and O'Neill. Ricky Thornton Jr. right now has the advantage, 9/10 of a second in car number 20 RT. And right now, these drivers here, they're about a half a lap ahead of the battle back there between Davenport and O'Neill. Bobby Pierce gets it going back up top. Remember, he's not running for points, so he can let it all hang out. You know he will in 32. Meanwhile, right there, Ricky Thornton Jr. slides out of turn number 4. You see Pierce up there topping that close 30, 1.6 behind. Right now, here comes Bobby Pierce. Still plenty of time. 15 to go. They don't want to see the 32 get it going up top. Trying to get a second Jackson 100 winner. Trying to find enough of the cushion out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. Pierce is there as he heads into 1. They have the 6 of Clay Harris in front of them. They will have 14 laps to go. As out of the race, Chris Ferguson out of the race at 22, as he will bring out a Coleman Farms Racing caution with 14 laps to go. Oh, man. Steam out of the 22. Chris Ferguson, first time here in 5 years, out of this one. But, man, what a battle up front, Dustin Jarrett, between Moran and Thornton.
Yeah, it's a great battle between those two guys. And as we've been watching those top 3 cars, James, I've been keeping my eyes on the 49 of Jonathan Davenport. He's been methodically picking his way through the field. He had a stretch of about 5 or 6 straight laps there where he was the fastest car on the racetrack. And the funny thing is, it was on the top side for about 3 or 4 laps in a row. And then he went down to the bottom, and he was the fastest car on the bottom for 3 or 4 laps in a row. The only thing he needed, well, he got it. It was a Coleman Farms Racing caution flag. That field's going to be bunched back up. I don't think the 49 is done picking cars off yet. 14 laps to go in this one. Keep your eyes on him.
3 different leaders, Dustin Jarrett, in this race. 86 complete. Ricky Thornton Jr., the 3rd different leader of this race. Devin Moran has the choice, and he's going to pick the top on Bobby Pierce. We know how Pierce loves running that cushion. Right now, Garrett Alberson, 13th to 4th. Tyler 5th, Nick Hoffman, Carson Ferguson, Brandon Shepard, Jonathan Davenport, and Hudson on the year. Top 10, the furled green from Rob Penrod. Again, it'll be Delaware double file till 10 or less laps to go. Thornton and Moran ran side by side for a long time. Thornton finally cleared him. Here we go. 14 to go. See if this thing can please stay green as we come out of turn 4 at the Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone. Oh, Thornton way up top, diamonds it off down the back straightaway. Pierce will slide into second. Here comes Turbo, and here comes Alberson. Right now, Moran to go to the bottom. Bobby Pierce up top in 32. Moran will slow his momentum briefly as Bobby with the crossover. They're side by side at the line. Bobby Pierce back to second as we have 13 laps remaining in the 46 Jackson 100 as he has a run down the back straightaway. Turbo not done yet. Alberson, Carson Ferguson runs in sixth. Moran, he'll return the favors, or Ricky Thornton Jr. says you guys go right ahead. Half a car length. Devin Moran has second. 12 laps to go. Remember, 10 or less laps to go as they go down as Moran cut right in front of Turbo down the back straightaway. Moran 1 second back. He'll slide it back in there on Bobby Pierce, and Bobby will try the crossover down the main straightaway at the line. Moran still has it. That was close, but right now it's 1.5 for Ricky Thornton Jr. as he pulls away. Good battle for second into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, down the main straightaway. 10 laps to go in the 46 Jackson 100. Side by side battle there. Bobby says, okay, we'll go up there. Here comes Turbo. Here comes Carson Ferguson. Meanwhile, Thornton, it's 1.5 right now, as I believe that was Alberson. He'll lose a couple of spots as the 99 and the 32 going at it. Devin Moran and Bobby Pierce, but Ricky Thornton Jr. has stretched it out, doing RTJ things there. 1.6 the advantage, as right now it is slipping away for these two drivers here, as Ricky Thornton Jr. is about a half a straightaway ahead around this quarter mile. You see the battle back there, and it's torrid. Jonathan Davenport has climbed back to 6th. English 7th. Good run for Tanner English. Shepard, Hoffman, Alberson back to 10th after running as high as 4th. 1.4 seconds. They'll have 6 laps to go. Davenport may need a caution here. And again, it would be a single file restart in case we do. With 6 laps to go, they'll have 5 to go next time around. 20 RT out of turn number 2 at the lead. Looking for his second career win in the Jackson 100. The driver, the second of the points, Devin Moran, runs in that spot right now with 5 laps to go at Brownstown. Well, they added Brian Burkhoff to the crew last week. Nick Hardy left the team. Skylar Cooper, Zach Frields, and right now, Brian Burkhoff went to victory lane here in the Jackson 100 back in 01, may go back here tonight within 5 more laps. Into turn number 1, the laps wind down. We are inside of 5 laps to go. Devin Moran trying to make up time down the back straightaway. Devin Moran pedaling hard. Out at turn number 4. Lap 97, as we'll have the Barron's performance. And we'll have 2 to go coming up next time around. 2 to go coming up next time around. It's the Barron's performance. White flag, 1 lap to go. Ricky Thornton Jr., Devin Moran pedaling hard. They will not pick up the tail end of the field. Down the back straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr., the defending series champion, the current Lucas Oil Late Monitored Series points leader, out at turn 4, wins his second Jackson 100 in 20 RT. Devin Moran second, Bobby Pierce third, 4th Carson Ferguson, 5th Tyler, 6th Davenport, unofficially 7th Tanner English. So there you go. They will go to the UNO8 scales to make it official. Ricky Thornton Jr., I believe it was lap 76. Well, last week we had 9 lead changes at Knoxville. And 3 different leaders in this race. And Ricky Thornton Jr., the UNO8 scales, in that Bobby and Jessica Kohler 20 RT. So unofficially, Devin Moran second, Bobby Pierce third. How about Carson Ferguson? Good run for him in the 93. And again, that is all unofficial as we go to the UNO8 scales. It's a pound per lap burn off. Normally you have to weigh 2350 through qualifying heats and a B main. So you can weigh 2250 here as they will check Droop. And Ricky Thornton Jr. the winner here of the Jackson 100. This will be his 4th career victory here at Brownstown if it holds. And he won the Jackson 100 back in 2023. And Devin Moran, his nearest competitor in the points, runs in second, denied his first Jackson 100. So up on the scales, and it looks official. So how about that? They bring Brian Burkhofer on the crew last weekend in Knoxville. He won the Jackson 100 here in 2001. And Skylar Cooper, Zach Friels on the crew for the Bobby and Jessica Kohler 20 RT. The World 100 winner 2 weeks ago at Eldora, 3 weeks ago at Eldora. He will win the Jackson 100 here tonight. And Dustin Jarrett, a spirited battle. Devin Moran just ran out of time, but those two put on a heck of a show over the last 25 laps. But Ricky Thornton Jr. pulling away at the end for his 2nd career win in the Jackson 100, Dustin Jarrett.
You're exactly right, James, and he's been oh so good at Brownstown here lately himself as well. You talked about it. His 2nd win, actually his 2nd win in the last 3 years in this crown jewel, the Jackson 100. And let's not forget, a year ago, he won on Friday night. He won the CJ Rayburn Memorial. He will stay on top of the Big River Steel chase for the championship presented by ARP. Zach Friels down here, Skylar Cooper, and the rest of the crew, Brian Burkhofer, all congratulating their driver in the 20 RT, a winner of the Jackson 100 for the 2nd time in his career. Shea Thornton and the kids down here as well, as he gets ready to climb out of this race car, a $50,000 winner. How about it? He's climbing out Brownstown. The winner of the 46th Jackson 100 is going to be Ricky Thornton Jr. They get the kids off the race car, make sure the trophy doesn't fall down. Zach, you're herding cats down here, man. You're herding cats. RT gets a big hug from the kids and the family. Shea down here to greet him as well. Brian Burkhofer shaking his hand. Is Ricky Thornton Jr. Hugs all the way around, a winner of the Jackson 100 for the 2nd time in the last 3 years. You made it look easy towards the end. It wasn't nearly that easy getting to the front. First and foremost, talk about the move that you had to make in order to get this 20 RT to the lead.
Oh man, I feel like I got to go way before that almost. I feel like me and Turbo ran door to door for 20, 25 laps.
You did.
It's nice knowing you can race a guy super hard like that, and he gives you plenty of room, and we're able to just race. And I didn't know exactly what happened with Devin and JD. It looked like they just kind of both were going to the bottom. They made a little contact, and JD went around. Obviously, you never want to see that when it's a championship competitor like that. But luckily for us, it was one really good car that we didn't have to worry about after that. So I didn't know if I needed to be on the bottom or be on the top, and I knew Devin was going to go to the bottom whenever he was out front. He got to the lead up top, and then you could just circle around the bottom and it makes so much speed that the top couldn't really keep up. And we got that yellow, and when Bobby picked the bottom, I'm like, ooh, thank you. I don't think he really knew the top was a little bit better just that first lap or two. Once your tires are cold and before they got warm again, you could just use a little bit of the choppiness of the racetrack and really get going. And I was able to get second, and I'm like, well, in clean air, there's no way I'm going to get by Devin. So I'm like, oh, let's just start throwing like some sliders, but leave enough room where I wasn't going to wreck them. And I think we did that 7 or 8 laps in a row, and I'm like, a couple times I'm like, all right, I'm not going to slide him, almost like cat and mouse game. And then I knew he didn't think I was going to slide him, so then I slid him. And then, heck, I just felt like we're racing really hard and made no contact. And that's what you love about this sport. You can run really hard, not make contact. And I got to thank all the fans for coming out. My wife, my kids, everyone at Kohler Motorsports working hard. I'm glad we can finally get a win for Berkey. He said if we didn't win tonight, he was going back home. So But no, I just got to thank Zach, both Skylers. They've been working hard. Obviously, Berkey's been working hard. Everyone at the shop's been working hard. KP and Bryce, Jordan, Evan, Bobby and Jessica Kohler for giving me this opportunity. I wasn't sure exactly how good the top was going to be off the get-go, so I just tried to play it smart, not kill my race lap one. Still a little slimy, but it's good enough to race on. So try to do that and just try to put together the smoothest race I could. I felt like if I went too hard too early, I was going to hurt my left rear, and I really didn't want to do that. I feel like this place, you knew eventually it was going to get where it's just a big circle, and I feel like you really got to conserve your left rear, and hope you have something there at the end to go for it. And it worked out for us. I got to thank Hoker Trucking, Clements Racing Engines, Cornet, Coltman Farms, Sunoco, Jones Racing Products, just all my guys, Ultra Shield, Sharp Advantage, Sunoco Race Fuels, Bill Stein Shocks, Longhorn Chassis, Dynamic Drive Lines, Dirt Car Lift, SRI. There's so many great people to help us get up and down the road, and very fortunate to be able to do it.
There's a lot of Berkey fans glad you won as well. They want to see him stay around. Hey, talk about the points, right? That's kind of the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. But you were pretty open with me with it at Knoxville a week ago. How important was this, man, to come out of the gate and get a win like this? Obviously didn't last night, but to rebound tonight and get a win and stay on top of this championship points chase.
I mean, anytime you get up any kind of points, you're kind of mad at yourself. Like I don't know if being in Group B is a blessing or not. I watched Group A, and I was giving Devin crap earlier and Corey Lawler. I told Corey I'd give him a big bonus if he could out-qualify Devin tonight. But I just knew these qualifying points matter. If you can go quick time all 5 nights, that's an extra 50 points, and really that's huge. So I felt like I didn't do my best job qualifying, but luckily we were able to do a really good job in our heat race and put ourselves in a good position. With Devin being out front and I was 3rd, 4th, I'm like, man, this could be a huge point swing on me. So I'm just glad the track was racy enough. We were able to kind of do what we need to do. Looking forward to Pittsburgh. You know, it's going to be nice and slick and smooth. Same with Eldora. So I'm glad everything's going the right way, and looking forward to the rest of the year.
He stays atop the Big River Steel Chase for the championship. He's the winner of the 46 Jackson 100. How about it one more time for Ricky Thornton Jr.? James, we're going to go over here and grab a word with your 2nd and 3rd place finishers as well. As the driver that finished 2nd in this race, I was checking my stats during the race, and probably one you don't want to hear. It's the 3rd time you finished 2nd in the Jackson 100, Dev. I got 2 questions for you. First, walk me through the incident with Jonathan Davenport from your vantage point. What happened behind the seat of the 99?
Yeah, I definitely didn't want that to happen, and he was just laying out really hard, and I filled the gap right there, and we must have hit tire to tire because neither of us had any marks on our cars or anything, so really, really unfortunate. I really didn't want that to happen. I wanted to race it out, but yeah, just a bummer, but all in all, it was a good run for sure.
And then talk about the battle. You and RT must have traded sliders like 10 laps out there. A great battle for the lead with you and him.
Yeah, I was just making fun of Berkey. I said, we don't race like you old guys. We're sliding back and forth lap after lap, and I found a really good line there the last 6 or 7 laps, and I felt like I was inching him, but it was just too late at that point. But Ricky's just a really good racer, and just makes this chase for a championship a little bit harder. But all in all, we'll go to Pittsburgh next weekend. I want to thank Roger Sellers with Double Down Motorsports, Robbie, Casey, Connor, all back at home. We stayed in it this weekend, so that was the first part of it. We just got to be consistent every night. But thank them, thank Big River Steel, C&W Trucking, Lazy Days RV, Bill Stein Shocks, Ibach Race Springs, Millwood Plumbing, Mike and Vicky back home, Red Oak Pub, CarSourceAuto.com. So many people I can't thank enough. Chris with Midwest Sheet Metal, Pee Wee's Record Service, Corey Phillips, just so many great people, and we'll see if we can get it in victory lane next week at Pittsburgh.
All right, we'll see him next weekend. Devin Moran finishes 2nd here tonight at Brownstown. And the driver that rounds out the Big River Steel podium here this evening, he's having a conference down here with his crew, it looks like. Very important things, or it's either that or they're making anniversary plans for the 30-30 anniversary for Bob and Angie next weekend. Bobby, there was a time I looked out there and thought, man, the 32 is going to drive away from him. Did it feel like that from your vantage point, and maybe what changed? The track, something on the car, or something different?
I've raced long enough, I know, to not count your eggs before they're hatched. You know, a lot of times here I've been good in the beginning of the race. You know, it's a great feeling when you drive from ninth to the lead and then you're driving away from them. But, you know, it was so early in the race still. Heck, we had a whole nother feature to go. It was like 50 to go still at that point. So I knew the track was going to change some. And once the speed slowed down a little bit, I feel like that's when I struggle, like, you know, just keeping the car in the racetrack once we get that slow and we're just crawling around there. So, but man, I gotta say those guys are a bunch of wheelmen up there battling for the lead. That was fun to watch when I was back in third. I was waiting for them to take each other out, but unfortunately never happened. But congrats to Ricky on the win, Devin on second, and I'll let you talk some more.
No, you're good, man. Congratulations, Bobby, third place. Yeah, who do you need to thank? Who helped you get up here on this big River Steel podium?
For sure. I got to say a big shout out to these fans for coming out. Looked like there was a big crowd tonight, so thank you guys. And of course, all my crew, Justin, Austin, Darian. Big shout out to my dad, my mom, Abby, and I got to thank Kevin Rumley and Matt Langston and everyone at Longhorn and Vic Hill Engines, Bilstein Shocks, all my great sponsors. I got to thank Gary, Low Voltage Solutions, Randy at Churchill Transport, Collins Brothers Towing, Larry's here with Rio Grande Waste Services, Larry in the AZ3, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Brian Carnegie with Carnegie Towing, Fast One Speed Shop, Toyota of Danville, Steidinger Construction, Bilstein Shocks, Go Lithium Batteries, just everybody, man. Thank you. And yeah, this kind of feels like a win because we've been not struggling, but we just haven't been running up front like we want to. So this feels pretty good.
All right, Bobby Pierce rounds out the Big River Steel podium here tonight. Get up there and get your picture taken, BP. James, that is a wrap on another outstanding running of the Jackson 100.
Thank you very much, Dustin Jarrett. By the way, here is your top 10. Ricky Thornton Jr., your winner. Devin Moran, second. Bobby Pierce, third. Carson Ferguson, good finish for him, fourth. Fifth was Tyler Erb. Sixth was Jonathan Davenport. Seventh, Tanner English. Eighth, Nick Hoffman. Ninth, Brandon Shepard. 10th was Garrett Alberson. 11th was Brandon Overton. Dan Ebert, 12th. 13th, Josh Rice. 14th, Jason Jamison. 15th, Dalton Wilson. 16th, Dennis Erb Jr., 17th, Hudson O'Neill, 18th, Bob Gardner, 19th, Daniel Hilsebeck, 20th, Chris Ferguson, 21st, Clay Harris, 22nd, Tyler Neal, 23rd, Drake Troutman, 24th, Devin Gilpin, 25th, Donald McIntosh, and 26th was Cameron Marlar.